Hi, I'm Angela V. Shelton.
And I'm her very best friend, Frances Calgary, and we are Frangela.
And welcome to the final wrap-up crowning episode of Frangela's Idiot of the Week. The day I live for, the day we pick the dumbest of the dumberer.
Yes.
This is where we decide who we're taking out of the Jane pool.
Yeah.
And I would. If we had the power, I would sterilize whoever wins every week.
Would you?
I would. If we could get somebody to go with us on this.
Yeah.
Because okay, let's just start. And you're going to be on my side.
Okay, first up we have Anthony Garcia. First of all, he's in jail. He's collecting $1,600 a month in unemployment checks.
Which I don't understand.
Yeah, we don't
That's way too much in unemployment. I mean, like, he's a gang member. Can you write off, like, well, when I was out on the outside committing my gang drug dealing and prostitution and such, I made about $1,600 a month.
Right.
So I can apply for unemployment because I'm in jail for 65 years, which we'll get to.
Yeah. So that's what's going on. But what we love is that he got brought in on a misdemeanor, like small crime.
No big deal. But when they arrest you, one of the things they do is they take pictures of your tattoos because, as a lot of criminals have yet to figure out, it's a good way to identify you.
Yes. And this was a great way to identify him.
Because guess what his tattoo is of?
Yes. So there's an open case of a murder, right, going on. And as they're taking pictures of his tattoos, they notice that his tattoo is not just only of just one thing, but a murder scene.
The cop is looking at us. That looks so familiar. That looks like that unsolved murder. Oh, wait. It is. He tattooed the murder scene with him saying, I killed him.
Yes.
And the guy, and he, the where the sofa was and stuff, he put the whole murder scene on his chest.
My goodness.
So the police are like, bonus, solved.
He tattooed it on his
So
body.
you're getting arrested for a minor crime.
Yeah.
They get murder on you because you've confessed on your fucking skin. Then while in jail for 65 years, you commit unemployment fraud. I don't know how to stop your stupid. I don't
either. I don't.
And if he gets family members involved, I don't understand this entire family has to go.
Well, you know what I want to know?
He doesn't have to go to the island, with the dumb island.
I want to know if his unemployment scam gets tattooed on his back.
I'm getting these checks and I'm not working because I'm in jail, suckers.
Come on.
You guys, sometimes some things you just have to keep as a memory.
Yeah.
You can't.
Yeah.
But,
you can't commemorate everything in a goddamn tattoo.
So there's got to be some things that aren't tattooable.
Yeah.
One or two private moments.
Like your murder.
Unless you're the fucking memento guy, quit. Next up.
Yes.
This, I'm telling you.
Yeah.
We both like this one.
Yeah.
You may remember Utah.
Mm-hmm.
Man, a young man, Christian Sunil Paul, he decided, he saw a mouse. He decided what any rational adult would, that you know, vermin in your home. So he did what any rational adult would do. He tried to shoot it with a gun.
Yeah, in his pantry. But meanwhile, what he says is that the bullet missed the mouse.
But what did it hit?
His roommate in the shoulder.
Now, we have a problem with the height, with the injury, and with the story. We believe he's trying to kill his roommate.
Yeah.
Okay. And that if you were to get out, go on Craigslist if you have to. Just get out of this apartment.
I know that you got free direct TV.
Okay. And that you want your deposit back.
Right.
And it's your couch, but you've just got to go.
You got to go. You got to leave those CDs.
I don't know what you did or didn't do. I don't know what this conflict, how this started.
Maybe you didn't do the dishes last night. I don't know.
Maybe he thinks the mouse problem is you. I don't know. But he's trying to shoot you.
Yes.
Because you don't shoot mice. It's
No.
stupid. And finally, our nominee for this week, Florida.
I love this.
I don't know if I can even say it.
Okay.
John Christopher Champion, 22.
22, this mental giant. He rolls, he's a wheelchair-bound man, and he rolls into a convenience store with a knife and tries to hold them up for some Bud Light lime.
Bud Light lime, not just Bud Light. Because if you don't add the lime, then people are like, I don't understand.
Yeah.
But once you say Bud Light lime, you're like, oh, I'm tracking.
Yes.
Yeah, Bud Light lime, that's worth going to jail for armed robbery.
Yeah.
A 6-pack of Bud Light lime.
But when he was trying to get away with his Bud Light lime, he got stuck in the sand.
Because it was off the beach. This is the thing. You really do have to make sure that your crimes are wheelchair accessible.
I know.
That's going to be really important.
You got to demand that.
So when the police caught him, which I hate even using the word caught because it sounds like there was a chase.
Right.
He was out back, stuck in the sand, drinking the Bud Light Lime.
Who you going for, Angela?
I
gotta go for.
I gotta go
Rivera.
for the murder scene guy because
Me
this is the
too.
thing. This is the thing about the other ones. Like, okay, I'm just telling you, wheelchair guy. Here's my problem with wheelchair guy. He was probably drunk or high.
Yeah.
Right?
Yeah,
Because drunk or high, you will do things like commit a crime, a major violent crime that can put you in jail for 10 years for a 6-pack of beer. Not
Right.
even money or anything, right? So I'm going to go with smells like whatever gets you high.
Yeah.
Okay.
And then roommate, you know what? There's some roommate issues.
And you know what? I've had crazy roommates.
Yeah.
I had a crazy roommate recently even. And you know what? If I had a gun and I could figure out a lie for why I had to shoot it in the apartment.
Right.
I'm not saying I'm above it.
Right.
Okay. But this is one of those snapped
Yeah.
kind of situations. But this tattoo of the murder scene covers his entire chest.
Yeah.
And you know the thing about tattoos is they don't do them all at once.
No, they don't. No.
You have to come back multiple times.
I go even further. You had to design it.
You have to design it. They have to sketch it.
That's right. They had to transfer
Hours
it onto your. That was a time.
Hours.
Yeah.
Went into the preparation of this piece of evidence.
Yes.
That if I were the prosecuting attorney and that murder trial would have been like, oh, take off your shirt. We rest. Like, what are you doing, you idiot? Chris, there was a time in this country.
Angela, it was a time.
It's a time in this country where if you got a tattoo, you've been in the Navy.
Right.
Or the Marines and it said mama. Or it was an anchor.
Or it was a tramp stamp on the back of your ass.
Yeah, saying, you know what, I'm kind of hoish.
Yes.
You know what I'm saying? Maybe a little, a little naughty strawberry, something like that. Or maybe some barbed wire around your guns, around your guns if you badass. But you do not tattoo evidence against you, criminal evidence on your body. Dear police, I killed this person. This is how it looked. This is how, that is so, there was a time when people knew that you don't do that.
Yes, and girl, there was a time in this country that if you were having a problem with your roommate,
That's right.
you know what, you sat down and you said, you know what, I'm having a problem.
Or, hey, hell, maybe you threw a cup at him, a mug. Maybe you fucked up his play box, his play cube Sega, whatever the fuck it is. Maybe you stole a Skyrim. I don't know what the fuck you did, but you didn't shoot him in the shoulder and say you were shooting a mouse.
I'm Frances Callier.
And I'm Angela V. Shelton.
We are Frangela.
And thank you for watching another episode of Frangela's Idiot of the Week.
Week.
We'll be out there looking for the dumb. I mean...